Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, my name is Jessica. First off, I want to say thank you so much to Function of Beauty for sponsoring today's video. I have something really exciting that I want to share with you guys, but I'm doing an all-day clean with me, and I'm also sharing some clips from our day. I also shared what I made for dinner. We had a storm roll through, so there's some clips from that, and stay tuned to the very end because I'm going to show you. This is my nasty dishwasher filter, and I want to show you guys what that looks like and how I clean it, and then I'm sharing tons of cleaning motivation, so definitely stay tuned and let's go ahead and get started with this video. So I'm just starting in my room, and I'm using this Caldrea linen spray in the Tangelo Palm Frond scent, and you can get it on Amazon, you can get it at Grove Collaborative, but it is one of my favorite linen sprays. So I'm just freshening up the linens and making the bed really quickly.
So many reasons loving you. Yeah, girl, you're amazing. Amazing, that's you. Girl, you're amazing. It's true.
Next thing that I went ahead and did was I put this carpet refresher on the carpet, and I let that sit the entire time that I cleaned my bathroom. It just helps to make my room smell really fresh and clean, and I just love using it. And hey, if you aren't subscribed, I would love to have you click that red subscribe button right now if you get a chance and want to do that for me. It would help to support my channel. I'm so close to reaching 100,000 subscribers. Thank you to each and every one of you that have subscribed to me, whether you've subscribed recently or you've subscribed years ago. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. So I wanted to share with you guys something that I have been loving lately, and it is my Function of Beauty shampoo, conditioner, and hair mask. If you guys have never heard of Function of Beauty, they are a hair care company where you can completely 100% customize your shampoo and your conditioners. And all you have to do is go online, you complete a survey, you tell them your hair type, you tell them your hair goals. Like for me, I needed to hydrate and volumize. And then you can even pick the scent of the shampoo and conditioner. You can even go as far as picking the strength of the fragrance, which I thought was so fun when I was filling out my survey. And I actually picked strong because I like my things to be really, really smelly good. And I did pick the peach scent, so I can attest to that one. It smells amazing. You can even pick the color of your shampoo, you guys. So you can put your name or a nickname or anything you want on the bottles. They're really, really cute. But I have been loving the hair care products. I've been using them for about a month now. As you can see here, my hair is really shiny. I did get a purple shampoo for my blonde hair, and that's how I'm able to obtain this like white blonde. It gets rid of all of the brassiness, and I have tried a ton of different purple shampoos, and I can honestly say that my Function of Beauty purple shampoo is the best I've ever tried, and on top of that, it smells amazing. So if you guys want to check out Function of Beauty, you can check out the description box below. If you click that link that I provided for you, you can also receive 20% off of your first order. I also wanted to add that with any order, you can also include in a leave-in treatment, a hair mask, or a hair serum. And I have been loving my hair mask. That's what I chose just because I am looking to hydrate my hair. So about once a week, I pamper myself and I put on that hair mask. Not only does it smell amazing, but it makes my hair feel really soft. Let me know if you guys have tried Function of Beauty, or if you do order it, let me know what scent you got, because I want to know what scent that I need to get for my next order, because I want to try something new next time. Okay, so you saw me gathering up my rugs and towels. I went ahead and threw those into the washer to get those washing, and I'm using this Kaboom spray for my shower and my bathtub, and I really love it. It works really well. I've been using it for a long time. It's just one of many that I do really like, but this is one of my favorites. And then I'm going to go ahead and spray down my toilet with my Clorox bleach spray, and I'm kind of doing this and I'm letting everything sit and work and do its job while I'm doing some of the lighter cleaning. That way when I go back to do the heavier cleaning, I don't have to scrub as much. So I went ahead and filled up my jetted tub with hot water and I added bleach, and I'm just going to run that through the jets while I'm cleaning up the countertops. This is how I clean out my jets. I know there are a lot of different ways, but this way is what works best for me and how I've been doing it. And I like never get anything gross out of my jets because I do this about once a month and it just works really good for me. I'm using a dish wand from the Dollar Tree. I bought like 30 of these online because you can buy them in like a huge pack. And I have them in my cleaning closet and I use them all the time. That's why I bought 30 of them. But they're great for cleaning like your bathtub or your shower. They're great for scrubbing it down. So I always keep one in all of the bathrooms. So that's what I'm using. And I'm just using that Kaboom and it did a really good job. And I'm just cleaning off the parts of my shower that the water touches because it's floor to ceiling tile and there's a bunch of the tile that doesn't ever touch water, so it doesn't have any soap scum or anything. So I didn't worry about wiping any of that down. I'm just wiping down the parts that the water and the soap and stuff gets on. So I found this, I think at Target years ago. It's just like an extended scrubby pad. And I thought it might work good for doing my floor rather than getting down on my hands and knees. And it did, it really worked. So I liked that. I don't know what it's called or what brand it's by, but I'm pretty sure I got it at Target and it worked really well in here for my shower. And I actually should have used it on the walls too. And I think now I will. So next time I clean my shower, I'm probably just gonna use that tool.
Remember, there's nothing out there to get you. Don't forget it. When life is lemons, just remember. Just remember. Just remember.
Also, I'm using my Mrs. Meyer's in the rose scent for my countertops. I've been obsessed with using that on everything lately because it smells so good. I ordered several more. I actually had to go on Mrs. Meyer's website to order more, but I think I got 4 bottles, so hopefully it'll be here soon because it is a limited edition scent and it smells so good. It smells just like fresh cut roses. So if you haven't tried that one yet, I highly recommend it. I can easily say it is my favorite scent from Mrs. Meyer's.
You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds. And when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you. Don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just
When I'm doing like a deep clean on my bathtub, I usually take everything off. I didn't take the candlesticks off this time because I had honestly just cleaned up on the edge of that last week and I just cleaned up under those and I was being lazy. Like if I'm being completely honest, I just did not feel like taking them down. So that's why they're still there. So I just kind of cleaned around them and it is what it is. Sometimes you just gotta do what you can do and don't worry about the rest.
Come running
also didn't feel like getting my big, huge, whatchamacallit, what is it called? What's my big, huge vacuum called? My Kirby. I didn't feel like getting that out and fussing with the cord, so I just used my Dyson on this day. It does a wonderful job, as you can see from those vacuum lines. When you put it on boost especially, it has a ton of suction, and I just love my Dyson V11. So I just didn't feel like fussing with the cord on this day, so that's why I'm using this vacuum. Steam mopping. I know that when you've seen me clean my bathroom before, if you've watched other videos of mine, I normally do bleach water, but I wanted to switch it up. I had this steam mop up here. It's the Shark one. I do not like this steam mop. It doesn't even look like my floors are getting wet. They were getting wet, but just not that much. It just doesn't produce a lot of steam. I have a Bissell one and I love it. You can see the steam rolling up from that one, and it gets hot really quick and it gets really hot, and I just really like it. This one, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's mine. Maybe it's not all of them. Maybe something's wrong with mine, but it is newer, so I can't imagine what would be wrong with it. But that's why I use my steam mop, because I thought that it would be fun to try something new, and then it didn't work out that good. But it did clean the floors, it just wasn't my best option there. I should have used the bleach water, I think.
My heart is skipping a beat. Your lips against a red cup makes me lose my mind completely. Ooh, I can taste it, the bittersweetness of taking.
All right, so once that was all done, I took a break and I wanted to share it with you guys, but I've been drinking this Welch's sparkling grape juice. I'm obsessed with it. It is so good. I don't know, I guess I'm just like a nerd, I don't know, but I think it's so good. So I've been getting a couple of bottles of these with my groceries, and I love to have a glass of it at night when I'm taking a bath.
You making yourself a bowl of cereal? Well, aren't you Miss Independent? You got that out all by yourself and you got a bowl down? Okay. Do you know how to put it back in the box right? Mm-hmm. Probably not. Here, you know what? Mommy will do it, sweetie. Here. This big sister's got it. Good job, Kinsley. High five.
So we have these baby birds in my fern. I was really upset with the mama bird for making her nest in my fern, but once I realized it was there, it was too late because she had already laid her eggs. So now we have baby birds, and as you can see, they are really, really cute. I can't wait for them to fly off though, because I'm ready to take my fern down and give it some Miracle Grow because it needs some love. But anyways, Kinsley wanted to play Candyland, so that's what we're doing here. We took a break and I played a couple of rounds of that. I won every single round, even though I wasn't trying to, so she wasn't very happy with me. But it's not really skill, it's all luck, and I guess I was just really lucky on this day.
Control. Sometimes I feel like I can make you whole. I just can't change my emotions. There isn't anything I wouldn't do to prove that everything I say is true. And if you let me, I'll keep loving you. I just can't change my emotions. Come on, love me again. You're all I need. Can you love me again?
get asked all the time about these cute little pedestals, so if you want to know where I got them, you can find the link for that in the description box of all of my videos. I have some super sweet ladies that make them, and they do custom orders, or you can buy some when they stock up and they have those sales as well. Just follow their Instagram to follow along when they do have their where they stock up on them, but you can also order at any time a custom one. But right now I'm cleaning my flat screen TV because it did have a lot of streaks and fingerprints and things on it. So I'm just using like an e-cloth that I actually have for my glasses to kind of try to buff out any of those fingerprints. And then I went in and I just sprayed this cloth with water, just very lightly, and then I went over and wiped it, and that got it really, really clean.
It has cost me much, but I would do it again. So baby, come on, love me again, love me again. I know I messed it up, but in my soul, I feel a love for you that's out of control. Sometimes I feel like I can make you whole. I just can't change my emotions. Oh, come on, love me again. You're all I need. Can you love me again? I'll leave. Come on, love me the way you did. I just can't change my emotions. Sweet emotion.
And I was out here cleaning the door. It was like a beautiful sunny day on this day, and I was out here cleaning my door, and all of a sudden this crack of thunder, it scared the crap out of me. And then this storm came through, which you will see the clips of that coming in just a second. But as you've seen in the very beginning of the video, when that thunder hit, it scared me.
To prove that everything they say is true. And if you let me, I'll keep loving you. I just can't change my emotions.
Is there a storm coming?
Yeah, just a summer storm. It's nothing, it's not like that one we had. Don't worry.
What if it blows my favorite toys away?
It won't. It's not even windy.
It will blow my ball away. Oh, what was that for?
You scared? There's nothing to be scared of, honey. It's just rain.
That ball's not ours.
Honey, the ball will be fine. I
The
promise.
ball isn't even ours.
It is storming. What was that? Oh, my lantern blew over. Oh no. Oh, I don't know if you can see my lantern going crazy out there. My other one blew down in the chair. I saved this one, but the other one, I don't know if it made it or not. It's crazy out there. All right, so I'm about to make dinner, and I'm making honey lemon chicken, and
She does not want to be seen.
Madeline's hiding because she doesn't want to be on camera.
She always doesn't want to be like that.
Kinsley doesn't care, do ya? You're up here for it. And then I'm going to make Alfredo, but I'm using rotini noodles instead of fettuccine this time just to change it up a little bit. And then we're going to have some broccoli. So I'm going to show you how I make all of these. I've shared how I make this in another video, and I will link it for you, like a better video where it shows how to do it step by step, because I'm going to focus on the honey lemon chicken in my video. So I'm going to get started with that
And the butter's the
and do my
favorite-
best to show you how to make it.
The butter's my favorite ingredient.
The butter is your favorite ingredient.
All right, so for the chicken, you're going to need chicken. You can get tenderloins or whatever kind of chicken you want to use. I just have the breast. You're going to need brown sugar, red wine vinegar, lemon juice, and honey. And then I use pepper, sometimes salt too, but you don't necessarily need that. And then for the fettuccine, you will need, well, not fettuccine, the rotini Alfredo. You'll need butter, garlic, Parmesan, and half and half. And like I said, I will link the video for how to make that in my description box because that's not what I wanted to share with you guys today. I wanted to share with you guys the chicken. So if you want to know how to make the Alfredo, I'll link that video for you in the description box. So to get started, I've got my pan on and I'm going to add some lemon juice and some of the red wine vinegar. I don't measure anything when I'm making this, so I apologize. You're just going to have to kind of wing it and hopefully it turns out. I've never had it not turn out, so it should turn out fine for you. And then I do about a teaspoon of minced garlic. I've got that all in there. I'm just letting it kind of heat up while I chop up my chicken. I like to chop mine up into like kind of bite-sized pieces, but you can certainly just do like strips or however you want to do it. Do keep all the little scrap chicken with the things that I cut off because I'm really picky on my chicken, and I put it in a pan and I boil it for the dogs and they get that, so they are totally spoiled. Also, I want to address this because I know that this comment is going to happen. Somebody is going to be upset with me for not washing my chicken first. I do not wash my chicken. Some people do, some people don't. I think that it is pointless because I'm cooking it, but also when I wash it in the sink, I'm spreading all of that bacteria into my sink, and I just feel like it's pointless. I never have. I wasn't raised to do that, but if you do, that's totally fine, but don't come at me because I don't wash my chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and let that start cooking up while I do the rest of the stuff. You just kind of want to get the chicken basically, I'd say about 75% of the way cooked before you go to the next step. So now I'm going to add in my brown sugar and my honey. Now I did 1 cup here and I ended up going back and adding in another cup just because I did have a lot of chicken. So this is going to be depending on how much chicken you're making. You really can't put too much in there, but I would say at least do a cup. And this is what's going to caramelize and make it really sweet and good. And then I just drizzle honey over about like that much. I know that's, I'm sorry, I just don't measure anything, but I just drizzle it over. I go back and forth a couple of times, but you're going to let this cook and you want it to be up high because you want it to caramelize. So I'm going to let it cook like this. It's going to finish cooking the chicken through and it's going to start to caramelize and get thick and ooey and gooey. So once it starts looking like this, you're pretty much good to go. You want to go ahead and turn it off and let it cool. And as it cools down, it will start to caramelize and get thicker and it will be delicious. I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. So here is the final product. It was amazing. Like I said, this is one of my family's favorite meals. Madeline had actually requested that I make it, and sometimes I do green beans as a side, but today I did broccoli.
My mommy's really good at videoing.
Thank you. Kinsley came in here while I was doing the voiceover, and she wanted to say that. So now we're done with dinner and I'm going to clean up the kitchen. Madeline is helping me, so I'm just using that Mrs. Meyer's again to wipe down the table. And then we had a ton of dishes to do and the dishwasher was full, so it was a fun night. Here are my babies getting their chicken. They love this part of the day. They know it's coming too.
Get this party started. I got the music playing loud. How you like my outfit? I have to say I'm kinda proud. I got my dancing shoes on, and I'm feeling dangerous. Let's get this party started. Yeah, we gon' be adventurous. We went to the club like we always do. This girl caught my eye, said, how do you do? She said, I am not interested, thank you. Then she left the room. Bartender, I'll have the usual. Give me the usual. I'll take the usual. I'll have the usual. Give me the usual. Another usual.
Alright, so I'm getting out of my dishwasher here this filter, and as you can see, it's got a bunch of food and gross nastiness. If you have a dishwasher, check and see if you have one of these, because chances are you do, and you do need to take it out and clean it periodically, because as you can see, a bunch of stuff gets trapped in it and it's really gross. So I take mine out periodically and I just spray it down with hot water and put it back in, and it's good to go.
I said, how do you do? She said, I am not interested, thank you. Then she left the room. Bartender, I'll have the usual. Give me the usual. I'll take the usual. I'll have the usual. Give me the usual. Another usual.
And now I'm just adding some Scentsy wax cubes. I'm using the plum and white woods in my little Scentsy warmer right there. This one smells really good. So I wanted my kitchen to smell nice and clean after I'd cooked with that garlic. And so that's what I was using. So I didn't want to break out the Bissell Crosswave or anything big because I was honestly exhausted from cleaning all day. So I just have this Amazon Basics mop, and I have like some Fabuloso mixed with water in there, and I just mopped the floors really quick because they were dirty and they needed it, but I didn't feel like fussing with anything else. That was it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you head out. I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.